Bitcoin rallied to $104,000 on Friday as crypto enthusiasts await the inauguration of America's first crypto president. The industry hopes Trump's plan to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve and fire the current SEC chairman will create clearer regulatory guidelines. Other policies, such as elevating digital assets to a national priority and establishing a federal crypto council, could further boost mainstream adoption. President-elect Trump's bold vision for the United States as a global hub for cryptocurrency. President-elect Trump has made many bold statements throughout his campaign, and he promises that the United States will be at the forefront of the cryptocurrency revolution. His vision for the industry focuses on creating a regulatory environment that is supportive of innovation and growth. In addition, he plans to promote American technology and attract global investment, helping the US to remain a leading financial hub. Crypto supporters are excited about the incoming Trump administration's promises of reduced regulatory hurdles and support for innovation. They are especially hopeful that the incoming administration will focus on easing restrictions on blockchain startups and reshaping outdated financial laws. The incoming administration's crypto-friendly picks for top positions at the Securities and Exchange Commission, including Paul Atkins, have also sparked optimism. At a Bitcoin conference last year, Trump told attendees that he wants to establish a regulatory body where the rules will be written by people who love your industry and not hate it. This promise, coupled with his naming of former PayPal executive David Sacks as his Iron Crypto Tsar, has fueled hope among cryptocurrency investors that the incoming administration will shift the political climate in Washington to be more favorable to digital assets. During his campaign, Trump promised to appoint a new chair for the Securities and Exchange Commission that would be more pro-crypto. He accused the current SEC chair, Gary Gensler, of being anti-crypto and promised to fire him on day one. The announcement sent the market soaring, and many investors believe that this change will be a game-changer for the crypto industry. Another major point of excitement is the incoming administration's plan to create a cryptocurrency reserve for the federal government. This initiative, which would hold 1 million BTC over 5 years, is meant to be a hedge against the national debt and could potentially signal a change in the way that the US views Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as a safe haven from financial turmoil. The new administration's bold vision for the future of cryptocurrencies could reshape the world's financial landscape and change how we use money. Trump's promise to commute the life sentence of Ross Ulbricht. Crypto investors are eager to see a change in the regulatory climate following what many view as an overly aggressive approach by the Biden administration. They also want to see the Trump administration create new, clearer, and straightforward rules for the cryptocurrency industry. Trump's picks for several key cabinet and regulatory positions, including the Commerce Department and the Securities and Exchange Commission, are crypto supporters, and his promise to be a crypto president has fueled speculation that the new administration will introduce policies that reduce regulatory roadblocks. In addition, Trump himself has a history with cryptocurrencies, having invested in Bitcoin and non-fungible tokens, NFTs, like the Dollar Trump coin that debuted hours before his inauguration. But the token's blend of political clout and financial speculation has some in the cryptocurrency community questioning its legitimacy. The idea that a single person has this kind of influence over speculative markets is a dangerous precedent, explains Nick Dainton, the founder and CEO of Meta. During his campaign, Trump got the attention of the libertarian and crypto communities by promising to commute the life sentence of Ross Ulbricht. While many in these communities support his commutation, some fear it would send the wrong message to law enforcement and could lead to increased violence against people who use crypto platforms. In the past, prosecutors have argued that Ulbricht is a violent criminal who used his business to facilitate murder for hire and money laundering, which they backed up with chat logs and evidence from the Bitcoin blockchain. But others have cited his high-minded ideals, poetic artwork, and sensitive interviews with friends from before his arrest as evidence that he should be freed. Fulfilling this promise will prove a powerful signal to Bitcoin, libertarian, and tech advocates that Trump is serious about delivering on transformative changes with domestic and global implications. On the other hand, failure to deliver on this early commitment could embolden entrenched interests and weaken his negotiating position for more complex promises. Either way, the outcome will have significant implications for the crypto community and beyond. Trump's crypto-friendly picks for the SEC. Cryptocurrency proponents hope that Trump's administration will be much friendlier to the industry. The president-elect has been heavily backed by cryptocurrency backers and is close to Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, who also invests in digital assets. The president-elect's recent appointments suggest that he will take a less hostile approach to the sector. Trump is expected to nominate Paul Atkins to lead the Securities and Exchange Commission, which regulates the cryptocurrency market. Atkins is a former SEC commissioner and founder of the risk consultancy Potomac Partners, whose clients include crypto firms. He has a reputation as an advocate of looser regulation of digital assets. If he is confirmed, Atkins would replace the SEC's current chair, Gary Gensler, who has cracked down on crypto firms in an effort to protect Americans from fraud and money laundering. The move to nominate Atkins is widely viewed as an attempt to fulfill a campaign promise to deregulate the cryptocurrency industry. It is also part of Trump's broader effort to deregulation across the country, which has already led to the rollback of many Obama-era financial regulations. In addition to Atkins, Trump has nominated Cantor Fitzgerald chief Howard Lutnick and former NASDAQ executive Michael Powell to serve on the SEC's new commissioner roster. Both have a reputation for being pro-crypto and share a common belief that the SEC needs to adapt its rules to the new world of finance, rather than attempting to force cryptocurrencies to fit into a mold that was created in the 1930s. The move to bring in a team of crypto-friendly regulators is encouraging for the cryptocurrency industry, but experts warn that there are still a number of hurdles the new Trump administration will need to overcome. For example, the president-elect will need to convince Congress to pass legislation that authorizes the SEC to regulate cryptocurrencies and create a framework for their oversight. Aside from these legislative issues, the new administration will also need to put in place policies that ensure the integrity of the crypto market and protect American investors from scams and illegitimate activity. Trump's inaugural policy address in a speech that will set the tone for the Trump administration's approach to the economy, trade and foreign policy. The president-elect is expected to lay out his vision for the country. Investors will be on the lookout for any signals that could trigger near-term market shifts, such as whether Trump's threat to impose tariffs on Chinese goods will prove hollow or become a negotiating tactic. Others will be watching for any indications that the new administration plans to soften regulation of cryptocurrency, as well as other blockchain-related technologies. Crypto investors are counting on Trump to deliver on his trove of pro-crypto campaign promises, including pledges to reduce regulatory hurdles and support wider adoption of digital assets. The president-elect's pro-crypto stance helped turbocharge Bitcoin, which hit a record high of more than $100,000 shortly after the election. And his choice of crypto-friendly regulators to oversee the SEC, Treasury and Commerce departments should further boost interest in the sector. However, investors should prepare for a rocky start to the year as the new administration gets up to speed and sets priorities. The New York Digital Investment Group has warned that despite the president-elect's promise to overhaul cryptocurrency regulations, it may be a while before those changes take effect. That's because there are likely to be more pressing issues such as geopolitical conflict, the budget and debt ceiling, and global trade and tariffs on the agenda. As it stands, the industry's enthusiasm for a friendlier regulatory environment has already sent bank stocks higher and boosted cryptocurrencies. And some key industry players are celebrating the inauguration by hosting a first-ever crypto ball, a sold-out black tie event with tickets costing several $1,000s. But not everyone is happy with Trump's early moves, with some criticizing his plan to launch a crypto token called Trump Coin. The coin is intended to allow people to transfer money directly to the Trump family in exchange for a percentage of the token's total supply, which has drawn criticism from ethics experts as a clear attempt to profit from his presidency.